Welcome back, everybody. Sive here with the Forex Peace Army.com. So as we suggested on Friday, we intend to prepare the trading plan for the starting of the week. Also, as usual, we have prepared the weekly report where we have considered a few important and interesting stuff. So first of all, we have taken a look at recent data that might make impact on actually balance between the euro and the United States dollar. And recent statistics doesn't show any advantage or privilege of the United States dollar. Actually, the recent demand for the dollars mostly stands due to the geopolitical things or political things, which is some attack on the Federal Reserve and Powell in particular. So, because if you take a look at the data, I will not speak about everything, but things that actually well known. The recent data on inflation, United States retail sales, and so on. You will see some stagnation or even stable and stubborn levels of this data, especially in inflation. While in Europe, for example, we have got increasing of the pace of the gross domestic product in Germany. It means that the defense spending on the pack of the defense pack that Germany has announced 3 months ago now finally start reaching the particular businesses and particular industries, which is good result for the euro. Second is inflation stands stable and even decreasing, which makes, well, some positive background for the euro. While we can't say the same thing about the United States. So if you take a look carefully at the report, you will see some important statistics that we have brought and some detailed look on the CPI numbers in particular, and some other interesting indicators that shows no improvement in the United States economy. That makes us think that the current tendency on euro currency should remain, although we could get some retracement, maybe a deep retracement in the short term. But in mid-term, I do not see any reasons to change our plan. So euro currency should get healthy support, and if we will take aside any political and geopolitical issues around Greenland and everything else. We are speaking about purely fundamental economy background. So from that standpoint of view, euro currency should keep the support and actually have all reasons to keep going high to 120, 122 area. So that's no problem. Now back to the shorter term perspective. Most interesting stuff right now is a big triangle on the weekly chart. Market right now stands inside of it, and based on the performance that we see within the 1 or 2 weeks, but probably we should get the testing on the lower border. Currently, I will not speak about what will happen if market somehow will break it down, for example, but just focus on the short-term perspective. So based on the weekly chart performance, on the daily chart, I think that the chances to reach 115.30 within the 1 or 2 weeks seems very probable. But in the beginning of the week, we have to keep an eye on what's going on around the support area, 116. So actually where we talked about possible upside reaction. On Friday, market has made an attempt to break it down. So if you take a look on the 4-time frame chart, you could see this some pressure and attempt at just to avoid any retracement, but trying to just break it here, to press it down, so forming this reversal bar and challenging once again these lows. But this is what's really important, because this type of the performance has its weakness. It will be some kind of the double repo performance, because if this attempt will fail and on Monday we will see something to the upside, some big reversal, big upward action, it means that this last bearish attempt is failed and sharp upside reversal will increase chances on the stronger upward pullback. So that's the thing that we need to keep an eye on. If on Monday or after the Martin Luther King Day you will see that market stands flat around the lows, forming some consolidation or just even gradually moving lower, it means that market now is breaking down the support, and chances on the downside continuation without any response will increase. So this is how important the price performance around 116. Other words speaking, on the hourly chart, we could watch something like this. So it might be kind of the hand shoulders pattern. If we'll get sharp reversals, might looking like the big engulfing pattern, something of this kind. If we will get it, as I said, this will be a good signal for a possible deeper retracement, at least to the confluence, around 1644, 1650 maybe. So this confluence might be reached, maybe even higher with this harmonic swing. We will see. But that's the starting point, and that's what we need to keep an eye on. So, as a bottom line, appearing of the fast return back, big white candle here, forming some hand shoulders or something like this. This is a signal to make an attempt trying to consider taking a long position. If we will see nothing of that kind, market just open flat, start consolidation around the lows, we do not consider taking new longs, because that might be the sign of the common breakout to the downside. So that's probably all for now. Let's see what we'll get.